coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions are directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Alumni Stadium for tonight's men's soccer homecoming match. Tonight's contest features the Emory and Henry Wasps and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Father, we thank you for the great night you gave us tonight. We thank you for this beautiful game of soccer that they get to play today. Keep them safe and keep everything to be honoring and glory to you. In your name, amen. And now the starters for the visiting Emory and Henry. Number 1, Jimmy Duquette. Number 4, Clarence Russell. Number 9, Nino Egley. Number 11, Aaron Dalton. Number 13, Juan Gomez Rios. Number 16, Cesar Tobar Monge Jr. 17, Josiah Garrett. 23, Daniel Martinez Flores. 24, Patricia Diaz de Olmo Calvo. 26, Tin Zomelka. And 31, Grayson Cunningham. And now let's meet your Bruins. Number 2, Rylan Bolt. Number 4, Jake Provenzano. Number 5, Matthias Ballady. Number 6, Dallas Albert. Number 8, Charlie Guadalajara. Number 9, Ian Arens. Number 10, Mario Figueroa. Number 11, Hodari Tuashime. Number 12, Anthony Ruiz. Number 27, James McCarty. And 35, Cameron Broswell. Your Bruins are coached by Greg Fulton and assisted by Ryan McCarty and Micah Klein.
It is homecoming weekend here at Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. It's been a fun and busy day, and it's wrapping off in a great way with some BJU Bruins soccer. Tonight they welcome the Emory and Henry College Wasps into Alumni Stadium. This is the first time these teams have played each other. Bruins started the season off a little bit slowly, but have been on a tear. They've won 6 of their last 7. And are at 6-3-1 on the year. One loss was just a 1-2, so still got on the scoreboard, still kept it close, but just barely came up short. Meanwhile, Emory and Henry still looking for their first win on the year. had a lot of games where their defense has played reasonably well, but the offense just hasn't been able to get going. Just 4 goals scored throughout the course of this year. Bruins are in the white, and we'll go from left to right. And in the navy are the Wasps, going from right to left. Just about ready to get things kicked off here momentarily. Finally feels like fall. Had a brief spell where it felt like fall, then all of a sudden it rocketed back up into the mid-80s again, and now it's cooled back down nicely. There is a little bit of breeze going from left to right. Sure what the holdup is. Looks like we're ready to get underway now. Bruins will have the ball first, and we're underway. Bruins have, generally speaking, been good at scoring, and that's going to be a high kick on Twishime. Bruins have generally been pretty good at scoring throughout this year, but arguably their best offensive weapon is actually one that comes off the bench, and that's not unprecedented for Bruins teams. They've had some super subs, so to speak, before, and Asher Rednick is the one for these Bruins. He's one that you'll probably see, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes into this one, and he is a goal-scoring machine. Has 8 goals already this year. And I think that would have maybe been offside. We'll see. I guess we won't see. It won't matter. But this one's lobbed into the box. And it's going to be booted out of bounds for a throw, I believe. Deep in Wasp territory. We've already got something going on. Well, I mean, I have no idea what this is about. Here we go. Big throw, comes all the way across, and it's going to be snagged by the keeper. That's Jimmy Duquette, redshirt freshman out of Kingsport, Tennessee. Come down with the snag. Not sure what that was intended to do, but ends up with Emory and Henry. This one looking for a run back behind, but it's going to go over the line. Intended there for Russell. Or Russell rather sent it forward. Bruins will look to build out of the back here. Keeper Cameron Braswell, the grad student out of Jacksonville Beach, Florida, is one who is not at all hesitant to play it. This is a great ball that was sent down the side, but the touch is errant and it goes out of bounds. That was a great look down the sideline, though. Area the Bruins might be able to find some success later. And we've got a Bruin hunched over. Well, that's a little bit of an odd start to this one. Now we're back underway, it looks like. Emory and Henry controlling in their own end. Tried to send that one deep. It got deflected on the way in. Here's Twashime, and that's he's already been whistled for that once. Almost got whistled for it again. You try to play it high like that. A lot of times that's a very dangerous play. You can catch somebody with your cleats in a dangerous area. One reason they often crack down on him. Frankly, a little surprised he wasn't called for it this time. Got a free kick here right in front of the Bruins bench. Kind of an odd start to this one, but I'm sure both teams will kind of settle in here a little bit as the night continues. There's Provenzano for the Bruins. Lobbed forward to Twashime. He's offside. Shot was off target anyway. Looked like a good run, but timing a little off. Bruins applying some pressure here. They also go out of bounds, but it will stay with Emory and Henry. A little bit of space to work with here in midfield. Trying to send it to Russell here on the near side. Good touch inside. Nice chance for a shot here maybe. Nope, it's going to be dropped back by Gomez Rios. And the Bruins will come away with this one. Bruins just controlling in their own end here. Waiting for the right opportunity. Sending it deep here. Did get it to Twashime. Nice little heel pass. Then the return, and a little bit too much on it. It'll be Gomez Rios on the throw in. Got it in very quickly to Dalton. And that goes out of bounds. Bruins throw. Provenzano takes it, gets it to Twashime. Couple players go down. Ball still in the Wasps' defensive third. And the Bruins lost it. Emory and Henry looking to counter. Well defended. Bruins snuffed that one out right away, but then again, errant on the touch. It's not the crispness in the execution we're used to seeing from the Bruins. Just not quite on the same page with each other at the moment. No way. I have to disagree with that call. I feel like I had a good vantage point on that one, and that did not look offside. But official was on top of it, felt otherwise. That looked like a beautifully timed run. That one is going to make its way out of bounds. Thrown back in very quickly. The Bruins just applying some pressure here, trying to make it a little bit harder on Emory and Henry, but they've done a good job handling that pressure thus far. Sent deep. Bruins handle it relatively easily. They're very, very comfortable passing around in their own third. Makes me a little nervous at times, but vast majority of the time, they know what they're doing. Emory and Henry applying some pressure themselves. 2 or 3 people pressing. This time the flag stays down. Tried to get it inside, then they tried to clear it. It took a bounce off a teammate. So it's still in the attacking third. Ball bouncing around here. Shot from outside is going to go wide left. A nice build up there, and again, finding some success down those wings. Bruins have already found some space there a couple times. Expect them to keep going to that well until it runs dry. Ooh, nice little heel flick. Chance here for Emory and Henry on the counter. Switch fields, get it over to Russell. Got a chance for a shot. He's going to take it. And Braswell is all over it. Nice counterattack there by the Wasps, but Bruins defend it well. Sent forward, headed on to Twishime. Over to Bolt. Drop it back. Runs into the middle. This one sent down the sideline again, and again, some space there. Well defended that time, however. Bruins get it in quickly. Chance for a shot, maybe. Ooh, nice give and go, and they're on the board! Absolute beauty. The touch and go. Mario Figueroa. He laid it off into the middle, then immediately dashed toward the goal, and pass was true, right on him, and he finishes into the right corner. And it started relatively innocuously. It just seemed like a pretty standard throw in on the near or on the far side. But just those couple touches of brilliance, and the Bruins are on the board. Shime pressured from behind. This one should be gathered by Emory and Henry, and it is. Eventually comes to Del Olmo Calvo. Do not expect the Bruins to sit back and rest on this goal. I fully expect them to keep pressuring and looking for another as soon as possible. Bolt onside. Beautiful through ball, well defended. He went down in the box hard. Got back up, and now will be a throw in for the Bruins. What a through ball, gave Bolts a breakaway. And that was a big moment for Duquette, but he came up with it. Big save to keep this a one-goal game. And especially when your team has struggled on the goal-scoring front, you really don't want to go down 2 goals in the first half. Bruins on another run here. Into the middle, tried to slide that one through, didn't get it through. That one took a deflection. Who did it deflect off of? Looks like it deflected off of one of the Wasp players. So it'll be the first corner kick for either team on the match. Here comes the corner. Delivered hard to the far side of the box, headed, and wrong side of the net. Looked like Duquette had that one pretty well read, and had that been on target, looked like he would have been there to stop it. But a quality service delivered to the far side of the box there on that corner. Back in play. And that one's going to go out of bounds off the Bruins. Throw in for Emory and Henry. Just over 13 minutes into this one, Bruins lead 1-0, courtesy of Mario Figueroa, junior out of Venezuela. Bruins actually have one other Venezuelan on the team. That's Rusel Castillo, one of the freshmen on the squad. Got some other international representation as well, as we've got Miguel Geraldo from Colombia. And then Victor Monopale, very familiar name to those who have followed Bruins soccer, from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And then also Zawadi Kashindi from Tanzania. So, number of countries represented. Oh, and Twishime is from Rwanda, so another one as well. So Bruins with the 1-0 lead, almost 15 minutes into this one, and Emory and Henry had one or two decent chances, but for the most part, Bruins have controlled this one. That is a risky back pass. That one wasn't to anybody in particular, and Braswell just booted it as far as he could, get it out of harm's way. The Bruins throw by their bench. Well, this one's felt, aside from the goal, a little bit on the more sluggish and sloppy side. Feels like the game hasn't really shifted into high gear yet. Lots of time for that to yet happen, though. Bruins on the break. In a foot race on the outside, well defended there by Grayson Cunningham, as the Bruins are trying to go off to the races on that one. That clearance is blocked out of bounds, so throw-in upcoming. I'd say probably sometime within the next 5 or so minutes, we'll probably see the Bruins go to the bench. Mentioned it's been a busy day for homecoming here and the BJU's U Day, but this is not quite the end of it. After the match, there will be a fireworks show, so if you're in the area, you still have time to come out and catch that, or of course the rest of this game as well. It is sponsored by Integrity Animal Health Group, and it'll be put on by Pyrotechnico, so make sure you catch that. Russell on the run, has it taken away at the last second. Twishime trying to answer with a run of his own. He's well guarded, and he gets taken down, and I think we're going to have a caution pulled here. Yep, going into the books is Aaron Dalton, and that one pretty understandable to see why the caution was pulled there, as if Twishime did indeed get him beat, that was going going to be a one-on-one with the keeper. So, well-warranted caution in my opinion. This one crossed in, headed away, kept alive, and just over the top. Good opportunity there, and oh so close, but a little too high. That was Rylan Bolt on the shot attempt after the deflection. And the Bruins still hungry for that second goal. And we're going to have a foul or something. So it'll be a free kick upcoming here for the Wasps. This one's going to go all the way back to Dalton. And Dalton has to be careful, already in the book. Here's Bolt. Crosses it. Far side, almost connected. So close. Still a chance for a shot here from the outside. There's the shot, and it's going to be smothered by Duquette. Oh, so close to getting a goal on the back end. And just a smidge off on the timing. So close, but in the end, it ends up being only mildly challenging for Duquette, and he is up to the task. Bruins do have a sub waiting to come on, and I believe that is a Rednick, as expected. Nice little chip. Sent forward. Tried to cross it into the middle. Oh, so close. So close, and just barely missed wide right. Shot got deflected on the way in, and that had just enough to miss, bouncing off the inside of that right post. Bruins already with a few close calls since their goal, but that was the closest one yet. Bruins had a very nice service on their previous corner kick. Resulted in a shot that went just wide to the left. Similar, finds the box, header bouncing around, and now cleared out. Again, quality service that connected with a teammate, just that one didn't quite get all the way in on goal. Chance here, into the middle. Nice job leaving that one back. Well defended, though. But another good build-up from the Bruins. Definitely feels like they're growing into this game. Already with that goal from Figueroa. And they are very, very much threatening for a second here at any moment. Rednick lurking there up front. Waiting for an opportunity. 8 goals in 10 games for the freshman. That's possibly the most impressive thing to me, is that he's a freshman. Oh, what a header. Perfect, and then a Rednick just caught that one on the off bounce. But that header was perfect. Like with all the close calls, the Bruins are just bound to get another one, but I've seen plenty of games where that's not the case. Actually, I say that went out of bounds a whole lot farther up than they were going to throw it, so it's got a good like 20 yards. Sent toward the corner. Taken away, but not cleared out all the way. A little bit of space here for Emory and Henry. Driving through the middle. Couple good touches. Chipped forward. Bouncing around. Again, the Bruins got it all the way into the box, just weren't able to get a clean shot off. But they win the ball back very quickly. Just over halfway through this first half, Mario Figueroa put the Bruins on the board, and they lead 1-0 over the Emory and Henry College Wasps. Driven down the outside. Bruins get to it first, put it in toward the goal, and I believe we have a foul on the Wasps in the corner. There was a lot of contact, and it will be a free kick, almost like a kind of mini corner, sort of. Very, very close to the end line there. Lobbed into the box and headed over, but it will be a corner kick as that was headed by a Wasps player. So the Bruins with their third corner, they go short this time. Lob it back in. That one hit a wall of blue jerseys. Another chance to lob this one in. There it is. And what a grab. Came loose, throw it off the post. It looked like Duquette had made an incredible save, but it bounced out of his hands, and then the shot lasered off of the left post. And the calls just keep getting closer and closer for the Bruins. Corey Britt, one of the substitutes, is coming off. And the Bruins will get a substitute in here as well. It's going to be Twishime coming out and Bryce Ramler, sophomore, checking in. But man, the Bruins have almost scored about 5 different times in this half. Just the one up on the scoreboard thus far. That one was a very nice goal scored by Mario Figueroa. A lot of pressure here from the Bruins. The Wasps do have it. Crowd not liking that call, but it will be a free kick just outside the 18. We got another clock stoppage. I don't know why they stopped the clock, because they didn't actually issue any cautions or anything, so just kind of odd. Not the first odd thing that's happened this match. Here's the shot. Ooh, that required a diving save. Well placed. Braswell didn't turn that one away by much. Now we've got another foul in the corner. Here we go. Inside, Braswell got a hand on it, but didn't grab it. Still in the box, lob back across, headed. Edge of the box. And then this is going to be sent well wide, and really no danger there. First really good sustained pressure we've seen out of Emory and Henry in this one. They definitely can be dangerous. That's a takedown from behind. We've got a free kick upcoming. Now he's talking to somebody on the bench, I think. Provenzano battling for this one with his numeric counterpart, Russell. Ooh, that was a nice hesitation move, but it went out of bounds. Smart play there by Garrett, but it's just a smidge off on the timing. Here we go, back underway, and this one's going to be out of bounds on the Bruins this time. Looks like Russell will take it. Ooh, header intended for... That was... Well, teammate. Sort of bolt. Emory and Henry in the build-up here. Have it into the attacking third. Potential for a shot here, maybe. Going to be slid over to Russell. Tried to send it back, and Bruins got in the way. Looking to counter. Ooh, great sliding pass. Here comes the Redneck. He's 1-on-3, and it's dispossessed in the box. Ooh, that's a yellow card. Guaranteed. Late slide completely took him out. And that's about as obvious of a yellow card as you're ever going to see right there. And correctly, the official did book him for it. Occasionally people talk about fouls and calls and such being clear and obvious. I think that was a great example. A lot of pressure. And we've got a free kick. Put back into play immediately. A lot of fouls in this one. Here through the first roughly 30 minutes. And one yellow card showed to each team. That one not a foul, though, apparently. Kind of surprising given what has been called earlier. Bruins with a 1-0 lead off of Mario Figueroa's goal earlier in the half. Race to the corner. Bruins win it. Lost it temporarily, though. Rain Henry controlling near midfield. And 3 different players go to ground. It will end up being a throw-in for the Wasps. Tried to send it down the line, and Bolt tried to keep it in play. Neither was successful, and it'll be a throw-in. Going long for this one, and it's poked out of bounds again, so another throw in. Dalton will give this one up to Russell. Bolt got a toe in there, but couldn't control it. Figueroa giving chase over here on the far side. Bruins with a sub waiting to check in when able. Come the Bruins back the other way. That actually looked like offside, and it is. Rednick wasn't happy about it, but did look like it from up here. And cleared away. Kept in the Bruins half. Figueroa battling Rednick. And it's going to be another foul. They are racking up. If this was basketball, I think somebody would have fouled out by now. Looks like this one will be sent into the box just outside the midfield circle. So we tick down to 12 minutes to go in this first half. It is sent all the way into the box. Headed once, bicycle kick attempt. Did not connect. Ball is just pinballing around right now. Here we go, Bruins on the counter. Finds a Rednick. He's on the breakaway. Shot missed. That was a great run. If that shot had been on target, it would have been a tough one to stop. Bruins make their substitution. And Micah Hennigan into the match for the Bruins. You can see what makes a Rednick so dangerous, though. He has been really making some great runs. Some quality opportunities, just hasn't been able to connect yet. And you can definitely tell how he's scored 8 goals already this season. Wasps driving down the near side. Russell unable to keep it in play. Bruins get the throw in. Here's a Rednick. He might switch fields here. Instead drops it back to midfield. There's the switch. Bruins content to control in their own half for the moment. Here's Hennigan. Just into the game a bit ago. Curls it back. Lobbed forward for a Rednick. Just a little bit off on the touch. Had a hard time getting enough separation from the defender on that one. This one sent down the line, but the Bruins will get there easily. Ballady was all over it. Under 10 to go here in the first half, and it's number 10, Mario Figueroa, who has given the Bruins a 1-0 lead in this one. Bruins have come painstakingly close a few different times, including one that bounced off the post. Just the one goal to show for it thus far. Here's a Rednick again. Big save. That time he got the shot on time and on target. But Duquette was up to the challenge. Be another corner. I believe this is number 4 for the Bruins in this first half. Had some really good crosses generated. Gotten some shots. This one a little more direct. Header goes wide left. Again, great ball. Made the connection, just shot is off target. Substitution here for the Wasps. Bruins have spent a lot of time with the ball in this one. Into the box once again. Shot! Parried just wide. Still in the vicinity though. Ooh, good ball into the box. Back into the middle. Bouncing around, and now it's going to be cleared. Bruins have just looked so dangerous on offense here in this one. And little disappointing that just the one goal to show for it. Good steal there. Rednick is offside right now. Holds up. Ooh, taken out in the box. And I think it's going to be a penalty kick. Recently into the game, Micah Hennigan was the one who made the run and drew the foul. And now the Bruins a chance to double their advantage. Or wait, is it not? Sure thought it was. Couple Wasps are standing over the ball, and one of them just received a caution for his protest. That was Grayson Cunningham, who finds himself the third person in the book tonight. Gonna be Arenz stepping up to take it. And he scores! That was actually a great effort by Duquette. He read it correctly. Made a good diving effort, but hit just too well. And Arenz doubles the Bruins' advantage. Well, with the way it had been playing out, I really expected the second goal to come from the run of play with all the pressure the Bruins have been getting, but instead they draw a foul in the box, get the penalty kick, and Arenz converts. So the Bruins now lead 2-0 with about 6 minutes to go in the first half. Mario Figueroa and Ian Arenz, the two goal scorers. Can unofficially give Hennigan an assist on that one as his drawing the foul earned the penalty kick. Won't actually go in the book, of course, but good effort from him since he came off the bench. Bruins have a deep roster, and a lot of them are young, talented players. Free kick upcoming here for the Wasps. Probably going to be sent far side of the box. Well, this is low and hard and is deflected away back to midfield. Hennigan, nice header there. Gets the ball back. It's a 3-on-2. He has to pull up, though. For a moment, it looked like they might have a good fast break opportunity, but I'll slow it down. Again, Bruins just controlling in their own end here. Now they'll send it deep. Rednick is onside, and great save. I know he's given up 2 goals, but Duquette has made some excellent plays. And he really got hung out to dry on that first goal by his defense. That's a hard foul. Bruins get a free kick. And then, of course, the second goal being a PK, you can really never, or almost never fault a goalkeeper for not stopping one of those unless it goes right through his hands or something. But those are always situations where you expect the offensive player to convert. Back into play quickly. Bruins still applying plenty of pressure. Wasps have had a couple good runs, but have not been able to consistently sustain an attack. Rednick trying to work through 3 different players. Able to get it away back to a teammate. A lot of pressure here in the middle. Drop back. Good ball to the outside. Chance here for a cross. Gets all the way through. Gets through 2 other people. Bouncing around shot. And he's offside. That was Hennigan again, who nearly came through. Bruins will take this one back over again, and that's happened so many times where they've lost the ball and almost immediately get it back in possession within just a few seconds. And when they haven't, they've, for the most part, really prevented virtually all significant threats. This one's going to be escorted out of bounds. Wasps throw. You see right here, they're trying to go, 1-on-4. That's going to be a takedown from behind. Free kick upcoming. Less than 2 minutes to go here in this first half. With this being collegiate level soccer, when the clock hits 0, the half is over. There's no stoppage time or anything. Bruins have had a significant number of almost goals, but 2 of them have hit the back of the net and counted. And those are the strikes from Mario Figueroa and the penalty conversion from Ian Arends. But if the Bruins play with the same intensity and aggressiveness in the second half, I fully expect to see at least 1 more go in. That one just drilled into the stands by Ballady. Fans have to duck and cover. And another takedown on the far side. No whistle this time. Ball's bouncing around the box, and it's a goal. Critical misplay following what the Bruins thought should have been a foul, and there is an appeal to the side judge. He's saying, how is that not a foul? Keeper's wondering the same thing, but ultimately it's failed to be cleared. And Yossi Birch, sophomore out of Tennessee, cleans it up. And that's just the 5th goal of the year for the Wasps, and it makes it 2-1. Bruins not happy about the non-call, especially given the incredible number of whistles we have had for significantly less contact throughout this half. But even whether that was called or not, Bruins had every chance to clear that out and didn't. So here right before the half ends, gut punch to the Bruins, and instead of taking a 2-0 lead, looks like they're going to take a 2-1 lead. Nice move by a Redneck. It's going to go out of bounds. And nearly had one more opportunity, but that's going to do it. 2-1 is your halftime score. Bruins in the lead. Second half coming up in 15 minutes.
Excuse me, will all non-players get off the field, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could turn your attention to the center of the track, our Community Service Council has a presentation to make. This year, the Bob Jones University student body had the privilege of partnering with Lily Pad for our homecoming fundraiser. South Carolina is one of many states in the midst of a youth housing crisis where 3,900 children are in foster care. For children experiencing foster care in this state, case managers are working tirelessly to secure placement for them. And while they're waiting, they're staying overnight in DSS offices while waiting for that placement. LilyPad is an organization founded and operated by Bob Jones University grads Ben and Jenny Tice that creates comfortable living spaces within departments of social service offices for children to feel loved and valued during an uncertain time. The Student Leadership Council this week set a goal of raising $5,000 for LilyPad to fund a new space in South Carolina. And by the grace of God, as a student body, they sold t-shirts, sold hot dogs, pancakes, hosted a faculty football game as a fundraiser, sold donuts this morning at U-Day and cinnamon rolls tonight. And by God's grace, the Bob Jones University student body was able to raise $6,500 for LilyPad. We are greatly encouraged by the generosity of our student body and cannot wait to see all that LilyPad will continue to do to advance God's kingdom and love throughout South Carolina. All glory to God for the great things he has done. And thank you all who participated and contributed to this year's homecoming fundraiser that was led by the Student Leadership Council for LilyPad.
Just about ready to start the second half here between the host BJU Bruins and visiting Emory and Henry College Wasps. Bruins getting goals from Mario Figueroa and Ian Arens in the first, and then right before halftime, just within the last minute, Yossi Birch took advantage of a failed clearance by the Bruins to cut the deficit in half. And that takes us to where we are at 2-1. Teams have switched sides. Bruins going from right to left now, and Wasps going from left to right. And Wasps will have possession starting off this second half. I'm happy to say it's actually a little bit chilly outside now. Something I've not been able to say for the vast majority of soccer games here at Alumni Stadium thus far this particular season. Ready to get underway here for half number 2. Wind still blowing from left to right. It has picked up some. A little stiffer than it was earlier. I think it will make a significant difference, but we'll see. The pressure here. Bruins win it back here in the midfield. Ricocheting around. And controlled by the Wasps. Sent forward. Bruins have it in the box. Not much support there, though, and I believe it went over the goal line. It did, but it was last touched by Emory and Henry. Or no, actually we have a foul. So the Bruins will get another one of those quasi-short corners. Lasered, and it's going to be wide of the goal. A lot of misdirection going on up around the top of the box. They're up the near sideline here. Bruins take it back as Ruiz won it. Henry wins it back, though. Just one play away from tying this up. Bruins would love to get that 2-goal lead back. That's going to be a foul on the Bruins. It was a little bit too far away from the spot of the foul for the officials' liking. This is going to go all the way through to Braswell. Pick it up and send it right back out again. This one drilled down the far side, and it's going to go out of bounds by the Bruins bench for an Emory and Henry throw. Sent forward. And that is offside. Bruins players were calling for it, and they were answered. Ooh, bad giveaway. Chance here for Emory and Henry. Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. Still possessing in their own end here. Set forward. Just can't quite make the connection. Emory and Henry looking for the counter. It's going to go all the way to Braswell on one hop. Baladi sends it forward to Figueroa, one of the two Bruins goal scorers on the day. Arenz is the other. Everybody's onside. Chance here. And another clutch save in a game where he's had a bunch of them by Jimmy Duquette. Guy's just a redshirt freshman. And a lot of things have not gone Emory and Henry College's way this season, but he certainly has been a bright spot. He's played outstandingly in this one. He's made several excellent plays. This will be a goal kick. Pressure here in the middle from the Bruins. And it's taken away, but then immediately taken right back. Good job keeping this in play down the sideline. A lot of physical play, and it's going to be a foul on the Bruins. McCarty can't believe it. A lot of physical fighting back and forth on that one. Free kick going to be taken by Nino Egley. Or at least he's the one standing over it at the moment. Far side, Bruins get ahead on it first. Still in the box. Still bouncing around, and now finally cleared out part way. And the Bruins will send it down the line. But it's going to be a free kick. About 8 minutes gone here in the second half. Bruins lead 2-1. As of now, the penalty converted by Ian Arenz would be the game winner. This is a good send for Ruiz or Twishime, one or the other. Ruiz is going to end up with it eventually. Nifty little pass into Arenz. Gets it to Figueroa. Through the line, and it's going to be pounced on there by Duquette. Bruins attack picking up just a little bit here. Again, they're not content to rest on that 1-goal lead. And even if they get another, I don't think they'll start sitting back then either. That's just not the way they play. This is going to be sent in deep. And it will go out of bounds for a goal kick. Or a corner, excuse me. Corner kick. I think this is the first corner kick of the match for the Wasps, if I'm remembering correctly. That's low and hard and cleared away immediately. Still in the Bruins zone, though. And poked out of bounds. Throw-in upcoming. Another corner kick upcoming. Emory and Henry definitely upping the pressure, looking for that equalizer. This one is low and hard again. Came out to the top of the box. Bruins poked it away and then got fouled. Bruins some space to work with here. Sent forward, intended for Twishime. A lot of blue jerseys back there. And they'll clear it out of harm's way. Ooh. Chance here for Emory and Henry, and big defensive play. The Bruins take it back. McCarty able to dance around a couple defenders. And offside is Twishime. Emory and Henry has plenty of time, but clock not on their side as they're on the wrong end of a 2-1 score line. Bruins getting 2 goals in the first half. Emory and Henry snatching one in the last 30 seconds to make it 2-1 at halftime, and that's where we still stand now, 12 minutes into the second. Emory and Henry have definitely upped the pressure, though, and we'll see if the Bruins are able to respond in kind. Look like they want to send this one deep. Try to work along the far sideline for the moment. There's the send. Everybody's onside. Bruins can cross this one in. They will do so. That one behind the net and out of bounds. Good run, but final touch let him down. Sent just past midfield. Bruins were the first ones to it, but Emory and Henry will collect. Twishime earns the takeaway. Here's Guadalajara. Intended for Twishime, but too far forward. Again with some space here. Carty's going to drop it back. Ballady pressured to get away from it. Got it to Ruiz. Here's Guadalajara. Figueroa. Gets away from some pressure. A little push in the back. McCarty will send it all the way back to midfield. Sent down the far side. Kept in play. Chance for a cross here. Good cutback. It'll be dropped back. Could be a shot. It is a half shot, half cross, and it's offside as Figueroa. Well, the play goes on, though, and then the shot goes wide left. The flag had been raised for offside. And I guess that was disregarded or overruled or something. Possibly just not noticed. Here we go, back underway. Bit of a mistouch there, but kept under control. Ooh, bad giveaway. Chance for Figueroa. He's got a one-on-one. Takes a fake. Gets straight from behind, and that should be a penalty, and it is. And there, and a yellow card to boot. That was just a really bad pass. It was basically right to Figueroa. He took off, had a chance for a shot just inside, decided to keep it a little bit longer, tried to dance around one of the defenders, then got taken down from behind. And it will be the second penalty kick.
Yellow card, no yellow card.
And another yellow card issued. So one of them was on Nino Egli. I didn't see who the other one was on. The other one was Yossi Birch, who's the goal scorer for Emory and Henry. And the Bruins will convert once again. So 2 of the 3 goals coming from the spot for the Bruins. It was Charlie Guadalajara who stepped up and converted. So in a somewhat humorous turn of events, the Bruins goal scorers in order: 10, 9, and 8. So it is 3-1 Bruins. And both teams now have just made a disastrous mistake on defense. The Bruins, late in the first half, just whiffed on a clearance attempt that resulted in Birch converting in a goal, and then the really bad giveaway deep in their own zone leads to the foul being committed and then the goal being scored on the penalty. So 3-1 Bruins, back to a 2-goal lead. There's still a lot of time to go in this one. It's been rather chippy. We've had, I think, 5 yellow cards, if I remember correctly. maybe 6. 5 or 6. Several. A lot of fouls. These are teams that have never even played each other. Just imagine if this was a rivalry game. Figueroa keeps it in front of him. Twishime is offside by a mile. There have been some close offside calls, but that was not one of them. Spoiled an otherwise nice effort from Figueroa. Bruins looking to push here down the far side. Actually going to go up through the middle. Almost given away again. Able to keep control this time. Got some space here down the near sideline. Battle for it all the way down, and it's going to go out of bounds. The last touch by Cunningham. He's one of the people who's been entered into the book tonight. That one rocketed back toward the Bruins side. It will eventually be controlled near midfield by Emory and Henry. Bruins take it right back though. Here's Figueroa. And there it is. You can see the Bruins didn't even really want to make that run. They're just like, oh, the flag's just going to go up anyway. And sure enough, it did. Again, looked like the accurate call. Ooh, Bruins almost got another one there. Twishime nearly intercepted that with a one-on-one opportunity. This one sent into the night sky as will eventually come down near midfield. Substitutions here for both teams. Twishime out for Rednick. Yeah, it's going to be Garrett in for Egley. Goal scorer Birch also coming out, but Egley and Birch are also the 2 most recent yellow card recipients as well. And the last thing you want to do when you're trying to make a comeback is go down another player. Here's a chance for a Rednick. Slots it just wide again! Add that to the ever-growing list of oh-so-closes that the Bruins have had. Another great run from a Rednick who just came into the game, and he just barely missed the far post. Ooh, that one hit Ruiz in the head. Appears to be okay, though. That got him from short range. Here's Ballady. That one's knocked out of bounds off of Jackson Hughes. He left for Ruiz, who will throw it to Ballady. Triple teamed, lost it. Chance for a shot here, and it's blocked. I think Ballady got in the way of that one. And good challenge, crossed. This is a great opportunity, bounced around. Still in the box, and cleared away. A Rednick challenging for it. Good job shielding, and that'll be a foul on a Rednick. Ball back into play immediately. Wasps already had to play with some urgency, being down 1 going into the second half, now trailing by 2. Really have to crank up the intensity. So it's just going to be drilled away near midfield. Hit off the back of a Rednick's head, and it will be eventually gathered by the Bruins, but then dispossessed, then hit back down the line. All just trading feet right now between the two teams. There are about 6 giveaways in a row there. Giveaways or takeaways, depending on how you look at it. The Bruins will slow down the pace a little bit. 23 minutes to go. Bruins lead 3-1. Getting goals from Mario Figueroa and Ian Arends in the first half, and Charlie Guadalajara here in the second. There's a foul on the far side. And I think we've got yet another card coming out. Add it to the growing collection. Clarence Russell being booked this time. Bruins opt to go short, and it backfires. Someone, I mean, they'll still get a throw in, but didn't get a quality look off of it. Ball bouncing around the box, chance for a shot, and that's in! No near miss this time. Placed it perfectly into the left side, and Guadalajara picks up his second goal of the night. That one just came out near the top of the box, and Guadalajara, really, really well-placed shot for his second goal of the night and makes it 4-1 Bruins. Bruins have had a number of times tonight where they have come very, very close to scoring, but that one they were able to tuck just inside that post. Ruiz gets dispossessed there at the last second. This is a big run here from Martinez Flores. Into the middle. Bouncing around, Ballady able to win it. Guadalajara, who's had a fun second half here, 2 goals. Has the chance to pick up the exceedingly rare natural hat trick. That's very, very hard to do. Not only is it difficult to score 3 goals in a game, but it's even more difficult to have all 3 of those goals be in a row. And we've got a free kick upcoming. Just under 21 minutes to go now in this second half and match. Ball's going to go backwards here to Gomez Rios. Pressured by a Redneck. Again, the Bruins not just sitting on their heels with this lead. They're pushing. It's a good ball down the line. Crossed into the middle. McCarty there first and sends it away. And a Redneck will not be able to save that one from going out of bounds. Substitutions here. And it's going to be Brandon Brito in for Jackson Hughes. Or Brito, excuse me. Brito in for Hughes. And that's a pretty blatant foul there as Ballady got yanked down from behind. Josiah Garrett guilty that time. I don't know why he's pleading his case. He literally grabbed Ballady and yanked it to the ground right in front of the official. I mean, that's... Good pass here. Here's Figueroa. Shakes off a defender. Onside. Could it be? He was dancing around the defense. He's going to drop it back, though. Sent over to the Bruins in front of their bench. They will track this one down and keep it in bounds. Came a little close there to turning it over. Bruins draining some clock here. Bruins getting goals in the first half from Figueroa and Arenz. And here in the second half, 2 goals from Guadalajara. Meanwhile, Yossi Birch, the lone goal scorer for Emory and Henry. That happening just before halftime. This is a good ball down the outside, headed forward. Crossed and blocked out of bounds, so it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. Another substitution here is James McCarty, and a rare move is coming out. That does not happen often. Corner kick upcoming for the Bruins. Here it is, headed, but not much on it. And it'll be steered away. And it's going to be a Emory and Henry throw. Looking ahead a little bit to next week, men's soccer team will once again be out here in Alumni Stadium on Tuesday at 7 p.m. They'll be taking on Converse University. Sure to come out for that one, or if you can't, invite you to join us for the webcast as you have this evening. Bruins trying to clear this one out. Bad giveaway. Bruins almost took it right back, but it's still in the Bruins' third. This one's going to be pretty easily grabbed by Braswell, though. And coming up on next Thursday, it's October 12th, we'll have a tri-match of volleyball in the Davis Fieldhouse. As the Lady Bruins will be taking on Carolina University at 4 and try to get some revenge for a loss earlier this season against Toccoa Falls College at, as of now, scheduled for 8 o'clock. That is subject to change if the first 2 matches go long, but as of now, that's scheduled for an 8 p.m. start. And women's soccer will be back here on this field at 4 p.m. on Friday, taking on Carolina University as well. So several Bruin events going on next week. Hope you can come out and join for that. And again, all of those will be webcast live as they happen as well. Bruins starting to close in here on be their second win in a row and 7th of their last 8 as they look to move to 7-3-1 on the year. Meanwhile, barring a comeback, Emory and Henry will stay winless on the year and fall to 0-10. Free kick here for the Wasps. Sent into the box. Yeah, that's going to be a foul. It'll be a free kick going the other way. Lots of space here on the far side. Sent forward. That should go all the way to the keeper, and it will. Duquette. One almost went out of bounds. Nice job saving it. Down the line, kept in play. Bruins have definitely slowed down a little bit, but still enough on offense that it would not be surprising if they found the net one more time. This one looks like it'll find its way out of bounds, and it will. Substitutions here for the Bruins. Looks like a few of them. Rednick, Figueroa, and somebody else came out. Pedro Silva was one of them. Will Hotchkin was another. Well, big collision on the sideline. It's going to be free kick going for Emory and Henry. And David Issa was the other one who checked in for the Bruins there during that triple sub. 12 minutes to go. Bruins with a commanding 4-1 lead here over the visiting Emory and Henry College Wasps. Yeah, that's going to be another whistle. And we've got another something. Might have a card shown to the coach here or the bench. It's definitely where the official is headed. That just gives an explanation, so I don't know why we stopped the clock for an explanation, but that's what we did. Bruins applying a lot of pressure here. And that should be Bruins throw, and it will be. Ruiz will take it. Gets it into Hotchkin. Pass it across, and that one can't quite make the connection. Counter here for Emory and Henry. Sent, and this is going to go all the way. Whew, almost went out of bounds. And then picked up at the last second by Braswell. Almost got a little bit too cute with that one. But recovered just in time. And now we are going to have a yellow card shown. To, I think, the bench or the coach, one or the other. Been a lot of plastic pulled today. A couple more subs waiting to come in for the Bruins. This I don't know. I've seen some pretty chippy games over the 11 years here at Alumni Stadium, but this one might set the record for most yellow cards I've seen issued in a match. I think there might have been one other one where I saw more, but not many. A lot of cautions issued in this one. No two on the same person, though, so we're still playing 11 on 11. And this is kept in play. Thought it might have gone out of bounds. I thought there might have been a foul, and it'll all just add up to a throw-in for the Bruins. Substitutions. Ramler in for Guadalajara. This is a good run all the way into the box. And Emory and Henry were appealing for a penalty. Fell on deaf ears. Ooh, nice defensive play there. As coming over to stop it was Cunningham. That was going to be a nice run otherwise. Under 9 minutes to play. Bruins leading 4-1. Looking to salt this one away. And Braswell will wait till the last moment to pick that one up. Here's Hodgkin. Got it over to Ruiz. Drop this one back. All the way back to Ballady. It's intercepted. Wasps coming the other way. Good challenge and kept it in play. Fantastic defensive effort there. So Renz, he's one of the goal scorers. He converted the first of the two penalty opportunities the Bruins got. And this one somehow comes all the way to the Bruins. Hit too far, then he saves it and chips it in. It's 5-1. What an effort. Honestly, I thought he had hit it too far away from the keeper, Duquette. But Ramler did a superb job just cutting that one back, even at a relatively tough angle, and he buries it. It's 5-1. Fourth different Bruin to find the back of the net. And some substitutions here now as well. So Bryce Ramler adds his name to the list of goal scorers on the evening. The Bruins' impressive run continues here on U-Day, homecoming for BJU. That looked like a handball, might not have been. Bruins poked this one away. Taken right back though. Ramler, owner of the goal just a bit ago. Looked like a push from Lorenz and apparently was not. Bruins just possessing in their own half. Pass upfield intercepted by Del Omo Cavo. He got fouled, and here comes the kick, and it's going to be, well, it would have been on goal if it had been to the left a bit. Ooh, dangerous, great play by Braswell. And he did not fare well on that collision. Made a phenomenal save after the giveaway. But he took a hit. Bruins technically have 5 goalkeepers on their roster, but Braswell has been game in, game out their guy. Also got the freshman Luke Provenzano, sophomore Jackson Barron, junior Zach Burke, and senior Miguel Geraldo. So obviously we hope Braswell's okay, but looked like a nasty collision. Didn't catch who it was, but the Emory and Henry player who attempted the shot also still on the ground. So neither player came out of that one well. Players are up. Braswell is coming out of the game. And Zach Burke will come in for the last 5 minutes of this one. Under 5 to go here. Bruins have already put up 3 goals here in the second half. Looking for one more. And that'll be a Bruins throw. Good run out here for Emory and Henry. Good pressure taken away and free kick. And this is one of those interesting places in the field where you actually have a few different options you could conceivably go for here. Most common be lobbing one into the box, which is what they do. It's headed and wide right. Didn't miss by much. Looked like Burke had it covered just in case, but one not too far off target. Bruins going down the line. over missed Ramler. He presumed intended target. Hodgkin will slide this one out to the outside. Bruins building up here. And somehow got through a couple different people. Ends up with the Bruins at midfield. This one comes all the way through. Here's Ramler. And he's offside. I don't think anybody knows. There we go. I was going to say, they're letting the play go on quite a bit. Ramler, the latest, caught on the wrong side of the defensive line. Bruins on the attack again. Chance here. He's onside. And it's going to be grabbed by the keeper. Two minutes to go in this one. And Bruins will move to 7-3-1 on the year. Won 7 of their last 8. Or will have won 7 of their last 8. Emory and Henry will drop to 0-10 on the year. Did get their 5th goal though. Capitalizing on a Bruins mistake late in the first half. The Bruins offensive pressure just too much. He got 3 goals in the run of play as well as 2 penalty kicks. Some nifty moves here in the Bruins side of the field. And touched forward, but not on the same page with his teammate. Final minute. Bruins today getting goals from, in order, Mario Figueroa, Ian Arens, 2 from Charlie Guadalajara, and then Bryce Ramler. And meanwhile, Wasps getting a goal from Yossi Birch. Bruin goes down the line. Bruins end up with it. Drop back. Sent forward, headed out to the side. There it is. Boom downfield.
9, 8, 7, 6,
One last chance here, maybe. Nope. That will do it. Your Bruins take it over the Emory and Henry College Wasps 5-1. Thank you so much for joining us here this homecoming weekend. Hope you can join us for some of the events next week as well. But for tonight, this is Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for listening. Good night, God bless, and go Bruins.